I was incensed. I was beside myself. Pow! Wu-Tang! From HBO, they took all my money, so don't watch HBO. Took all of it. Man, you hear what I'm saying, man? You hear me?
Going through the drive-thru with Kentucky Fried Chicken or something like that. Hi, this is Mike Tyson. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, can I get chicken and biscuit and some slaw?
Do Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog, Sesame Street News, here with the Three Little Pigs.
Which actually sounds like Sammy Davis Jr.
Because sometimes who could take a sunrise?
Which actually sounds like Jay-Z.
Nice party, it's crazy.
Wow.
Jamie Foxx has done impressions of just about everyone over the years, and somehow they never get old. Whether it's actors, athletes, musicians, or even presidents, he has this way of becoming the person instead of simply copying their voice.
You fight with your fingernails.
We fight for that itch. We claw with our fingernails for that itch.
Jamie has never been afraid to impersonate Hollywood's biggest stars. In this first clip, he does Leonardo DiCaprio right in front of some of the biggest names in the industry.
He would give you these, calm yourselves, gentlemen. One more time. Calm yourselves, gentlemen. I am but a weary traveler. And we were watching it, and Leo was like, I said, Leo, you think you got it? He's got something, pal. Just keep watching. Some shit is going on, pal.
Cruise is doing, Jerry Maguire. So they had, the guy sees me read in LA and he says, yo, I want you to go to read for TC in New York. Tom Cruise. And I was like, oh, Tom Cruise. So I go to read, but as I'm reading, I'm loud.
Show me the money. You know what I mean? Right? That's all I'm saying, brother. Show me the money. Right?
And so Tom Cruise reads his line, but it was like this. So I thought he lost his place. Because I couldn't hear him. So I said, we right here. He says, I know, I said the line, I'm waiting on you. I'm like, oh. So now I'm sweating, you know what I'm saying?
Working on Django Unchained gave Jamie plenty of stories to tell. This one became even better when he started switching back and forth between Leonardo DiCaprio and Samuel L. Jackson.
The subject matter, the N-word specifically, Leo had a hard time saying the N-word. Leo said, and then he goes, hey man, hey guys, cut. I just can't do this. This is not me. Samuel Jackson, say that shit, motherfucker. It's just another Tuesday. And I told Leo, I said, Leo, in slavery days, we would never talk to each other. So I'm not your friend. I'm not Jamie Foxx. I'm Django. So, and as I told him, I said, you won't be able to play that character unless you really understand what slavery was about. It was tough. So the next day, I see Leo. He walks in. I said, Leo, what's up? L, what's up? He don't speak to me. He ready. But then I watch Chappelle, and then I'm okay.
Yeah.
Cause Chappelle's like,
Yeah.
I was incensed. Damn. Can't talk about nothing, man. Somebody walked up and they said, there's Dave Chappelle. I said, damn. Wu-Tang, nigga. Beside myself. I was chartreuse. Damn, nigga.
One of Jamie's funniest stories is about the first time he met Denzel Washington. What started as an introduction somehow turned into a karate lesson.
I never got a chance to cross the street until I saw Denzel. And when Denzel walked out, I said, hell no. I got to get on the other side of the street. And you know how black people are, when we get excited, we march. Am I right? Black people march. I was like, Denzel! But Denzel does know that karate stuff. Because as I got close to him, he just reached up and did a move and hit me right in the throat. He said, hold on, all right, okay. All right, come, all right, okay.
Back in the day, and you don't remember this, but I literally ran across the street and tried to hug you.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but you did some kind of move that was like, the head.
Oh, did I give you the, oh, yeah.
Hold on, just calm down.
Oh, yeah, I do that. I know that's
calm
me.
down.
Did I put it right under your neck?
Right under here. I'm like,
Jamie wasn't finished with Denzel just yet. Years later, he got the chance to do the impression again, this time with Denzel sitting right beside him.
we always talk about there were certain things that you would say in movies that became like your calling card. You get your fucking hands off me.
Oh, really?
I'm a comic, so every time we
y'all
do
use that one?
you get your fucking hand.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Say it with me.
No. I'll grab your hand and you play me.
Yeah.
Hey.
You get your fucking hands off me.
Now don't you get smart, nigga. Get your fucking hands off me!
Jamie has done plenty of Donald Trump impressions over the years. This one quickly turns into one of the funniest conversations in the room.
There's a lot of great people on both sides. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Harry, he's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time. Now he can vote for me once he gets out. I love Snoop D.L. Double G, great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love Death Row. I love Death. Excuse me. Fake news. They tried to give me the virus. I beat the virus.
Apparently, one Trump impression wasn't enough. Jamie keeps slipping back into the character, and Dave Franco can't stop laughing.
It's a lot of great people. Lots of great people on both sides. Excuse me. Fake reviews. It's a lot of great people. Lots of great people on both sides. That's all I can say. Excuse me. Fake news. They tried to give me the...
That's great. Jamie has a completely different approach when it comes to Barack Obama. He suddenly switches into Obama's voice during a speech, and even the president enjoys the moment.
This was the most incredible moment of my life and all of your lives when our president-elect said to the American people, and he said it very smooth and calmly, he said, if there's anyone who still doubts that America is not a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer. It's the answer that led those who've been told for so long by so many to be cynical and fearful and doubtful of what we can achieve to put our hands on the arc of history and bend it once more towards the hope of a better day.
But Jamie doesn't stop with the voice. At a White House event, he even recreates one of Obama's most recognizable dance moves.
Wait, give me a little bit of the done. You're not gonna dance for me just a little bit? Come on, man, I saw you on Ellen. That definitely was not the black side in you right there.
Stephen A. Smith already has one of the biggest personalities on television. Jamie takes it one step further by pretending to be Stephen A.'s long-lost twin.
And let's be clear, he stole his style from me, but a real announcer doesn't have to wear pants. You should understand what this is really about, and I'm not afraid of you. First of all, you was wrong about Tim Tebow.
I was not wrong about Tim Tebow.
You were wrong about the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm never wrong about the Dallas Cowboys.
You want me to kneel on you
What?
I'm not afraid. He's a sellout. You see that? He's not afraid. You don't see, I'll kneel. Will you do the same?
Mike Tyson has one of the most recognizable voices in sports. Jamie shows just how accurate his impression is during a conversation with Joe Rogan.
You know what I'm saying? But he's fun too, because you see him in a club and he sees some girls and he be like, "Hi, how you doing? You like BMWs?" The girls be like, "What? Do you like BMW? You like cars? You like BMWs?" And crazy, he'd take the girls out and go get a BMW.
Apparently, Jamie still had another Tyson story to share. Once again, he slips into the impression so naturally that it catches everyone off guard.
I'm in the hood, I'm doing this joke, and I'm killing LA, and I get to my Mike Tyson joke. And that's where I usually get a standing ovation. And when I get to the joke, nobody laughs. Nobody. You know why? Because Mike Tyson is in the building. And it was crazy because that's when Mike Tyson was like knocking people out for just smiling, you know what I'm saying? Like you was breathing wrong, and I get to that joke, and somebody else, who I still know to this day, yelled out from the back, Mike Tyson's in here! And then there was a black girl, and you know, there was a black girl egging on. She was sitting in the front. What you gonna do, Jamie? You gonna tell the joke? You gonna tell your little joke now, Jamie? I'm like, don't get him upset, you know? I'm just trying to do. So then the dude said, Mike said, do the joke. But that better be funny. I'm like, oh, snap. So I do the joke. The joke was funny. I get a standing ovation. All of a sudden, Mike Tyson runs up to him. Hey, you're so funny. You're crazy. Come here. I want to hang out with you. You're crazy. I want to hang out with you. You're funny. Come on.
Jamie isn't limited to impressions of the way people talk. He can sing like them too, and this next performance is a perfect example.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Got a lot of million toys that I could play with. I don't run or grow. Maybe if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
Every basketball fan knows Doc Rivers' voice. Jamie brings that raspy voice to life during a live NBA broadcast, and everyone on set immediately starts laughing.
I love the Doc Rivers one. Well, you know, the thing is that, you know, it's game 6, and, you know, it's going to be tough. You know, it's going to be tough. They just got to, you know, they got to buckle down. They got to get out there. I'm going to go take some lozenges and get ready for the game, you know. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you just have to, you have to play. You got to play. If you don't play, then you don't win. If you don't win, then we don't have anything. You know what I mean?
Shoot it.
They don't have a blueprint. They don't have a blueprint for me, though. I got that for them.
Jamie has also shared a few stories about LeBron James over the years. During this interview, he talks about watching LeBron win a championship before acting out one of his most famous game rituals.
Have you ever cried during a sporting event?
Hell yeah.
You have, yeah.
I cried last year.
You did?
When LeBron won the championship.
With joy?
Yeah. I cried with joy.
Wow. Are you in LeBron?
That's LeBron right there.
Working with Quentin Tarantino gave Jamie another unforgettable impression to add to the list. His take on Quentin's personality gets the whole room laughing.
The first day of rehearsal, I'm reading my lines like, yeah, and he said, cut. Could I talk to you for a second? Close the door. What the fuck is that? I said, what you mean? I knew I was going to have this problem. Listen, all of this shit, you have to be a fucking slave, okay? He's a slave. He's not cool. He's a fucking slave.
Right.
He doesn't know how to read. You come in with your fucking Louis bag and your fucking Range Rover and your fucking Jess. I'm so fucking, you're not Jim Brown. He's a fucking slave. And then he becomes the hero. But lose that shit. Door swings open, he walks out.
Wow. Would you work with Quentin Tarantino again, or is it just too goddamn...
1,000 times.
Oh, you would.
Jamie once explained how working alongside Al Pacino helped shape his acting career. Of course, he couldn't tell the story without doing an Al Pacino impression along the way.
I owe Mr. Pacino because I got a chance to hang out with you. I learned from you. I tasted you. Not in a... Wait a minute, let me clear that up. We were doing a scene in the movie, and this is what I mean about I tasted you. We were doing a scene in Any Given Sunday, and we were very close. It was, I don't know if you remember this, but you were, and you fight with your fingernails, and I noticed wetness that was flying off of his lips on my face. And I don't know what you call that, but it was right here. It was a little, what do you call that? Mouth moisture. And as I sat there, I said, my goodness, this is the greatest actor in the world, but I need a squeegee. Fighting, you're on. And then it happened. He said, and you do what you're freaking told. And a little bit of your juiciness flew off of his mouth and landed on my lip. And I'm like, damn, hold on. But anyway, I tasted it. I brought it in, and I took that juiciness inside of me. I took that DNA, and the next thing you know, I won an Oscar.
We'll finish with one of Jamie's funniest stories. When his daughter's boyfriend came over, Jamie knew exactly who to call for a little intimidation.
Can you tell the story about how you had you enlisted Snoop Dogg to help intimidate your daughter's boyfriend?
What happened was my daughter, who didn't know that I had already ran a background check on a boyfriend, he comes to the crib, and Snoop happens to be there. And I said, Snoop, there he is right there. Shake him up. And Snoop, Snoop walked over to my daughter's boyfriend and just said, hey, what's up, cuz? Hey, look here, we her uncles, you know what I'm saying? So act accordingly, homie.